What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, fellow investors? Man, 2026 right around the corner, and I've been thinking about my portfolio moves for 2026. And in 2025, I focused on dividends. I focused on growth. I focused on having a broad market investment as far as an ETF. And then I had some individual stocks. Well, I kind of want to streamline a lot in 2026. So I'm looking at an ETF or an exchange traded fund that can give me some dividends as well as give me growth. And what I came up with was the iShares Dividend Growth ETF, ticker symbol DGRO. Man, in this investment, and it's been a little slow in 2025, but what I want to do is really go hard in 2026 and see how many shares of DGRO am I able to accumulate. Hey, welcome to Investing with Rod, everyone on this channel. We talk about stocks, we talk about crypto, we talk about exchange traded funds, but more importantly, we show you how to invest with a little amount of money. I'm taking you on my journey. I am not a financial advisor or a fiduciary. I highly recommend that you do your own research and consult with a licensed professional before you make any decision with your hard-earned money. Also, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up, get a video a like, share it with someone, tell them about the channel. We're just trying to keep it simple over here and show you my journey with a little amount of money, and we want to see how much can it actually grow. With all that being said, let's get paid, baby. Let's get down to business. All right. We are going to be pulling up Robinhood. And as always, don't get too worried about the $69.31 because you're probably saying, well, I thought we were investing with a small amount of money. And to some people, including myself at one time, $69 could be a lot of money. Well, on Robinhood, there's a beautiful thing that happens. We don't have to have $69. That's the price of the entire piece of pie or one share of stock. We can get a slice of the pie or a fractional share. We only have $5, $10, $3. We can do it. And I'm going to sit here and explain to you what this stock is about, why I'm so into it, and why I really see that there's a lot of potential with it. So first and foremost, let me go down here. I'm going to do something different. We're going to go straight to the About section. DGRO, that is the ticker symbol, tracks an index of U.S. stocks that are selected by dividends, dividend growth, and payout ratio, then weighted by dividend dollars. And we're going to see that when we look at the top 10 investments that make up this ETF. Keep in mind, ETF is really just one fund with a basket of individual stocks under one umbrella. That's all. When you hear ETF fund, it's just a bunch of individual stocks. All right, so moving right along. Today, the market is down. It's down 0.93%. After hours really kind of just starting. So I'm curious to see, but this is going to be, notice I said 2026. So the only reason I will be worried about this stock today is this a good buying day? Well, I don't try to pick good buying days. I do what they call dollar cost average. I invest money, regular intervals, a set amount. And if I get more out, invest more. But what I like to do is right now, at least twice a week, typically Monday or Thursday, sometimes Tuesday or Friday, I like to make an investment, and I may just do $5 on Monday, $5 on Friday or Wednesday or Thursday. And then the following week, if I have more money, I'll do more. But at least I'm doing it every week. You want to stay consistent. So remember, this is a long-term hold, but I am curious. I always like to start. What has it done in the last 3 months, last quarter? It is up 2.93%. Not bad. There are a lot of individual stocks that are doing better, but I have to keep in mind the AI stocks, they took some major hits recently, so I'm sure that's affecting that number. Year to date, where we are in December, we're close to the end of the year, it's up 12.44%. It's not really doing what I normally would want it to do. Exceed 20% return on my investment, even better, 25%, being part of the Dub Club or the Quarter Horse Club, which is something I made up just to keep this fun for you, boy. Now, let me see in the last year, it shouldn't be too much different. It's 9.27%. So I'm going to be keeping my eye on this, but growth, this is a key word, dividend growth. I'm using this investment to grow over time. So I'm really curious. In about 5 years, I may be retiring for good. And what has it done? 55% in the last 5 years right here. I can take that, man. I can work with that because if I put it in a bank, I'm not going to even get 1%. If I put it in a high yield savings account, I'm looking at 5%. So 55%, although it may not be like some of my other investments, it's still holding its own. So let's scroll down a little bit here and let's see here. I like to look at this. It has 405 total holdings in this ETF. And inception date, it's been around since 2014, about 11 years. So this is not a new fund. It's got some longevity to it. Now we're going to go, I don't really go over the sectors. When you're on Robinhood, you can look at financial service technology. I mean, that's broad. But I will say I noticed one thing. Financial services out, technology, and healthcare, the top three. That made me wonder, is healthcare going to be doing something soon? We know what technology is doing. Financial services, 2025 was a little rocky for it. But here's why I want to get to. The top 10 holdings make up 26.94% of total assets. So I kind of like that because some of these companies I'm not too fond of, but I understand they're here for dividends. But overall, this whole 10 holdings only make up 26%. We have 405 or 395 other holdings that will make up the other 70%. Now, we have Johnson & Johnson, the top dog here. That's a dividend stock. Johnson & Johnson's been around, not going anywhere. Then we have Apple Technology. Then we have some energy. ExxonMobil, also a dividend stock. JP Morgan Chase, your financial services, also pretty good dividend. Broadcom Technology, AbbVie Healthcare. I mean, y'all see it. Microsoft, Merck, which is healthcare. Procter & Gamble, dividends since I've been around. They've been giving good dividends. And United Healthcare or United Health at the bottom. Now, I mean, United Health, we've had an interesting relationship in 2025. So I'm curious to see. Now, moving down here, DGRO does have an expense ratio of 0.08%, which is pretty low. Now, as long as I keep this, obviously I want it to be zero, but if it's, I kind of like to keep it less than 0.1. But if it 0.08, if I can get this down to 0.4 to 0.04 or 0.06, I'm pretty happy. It does pay a quarterly dividend. And it is a pretty solid stock. Now, I will tell you, and let me make sure and see if I see anything here. I'm expecting a dividend. I just want to see one thing real quick. See if it tell me anything. Nope. And that's probably just a buy. I think I made a little dollar buy so I can remember to keep it in here. But anyway, y'all, there it is, man. DGRO. This is an investment that I really want to go hard on. $69. I think I'm going to go hard on this till it reach. Let me look at something. Let's go back down here. And I don't like to do this. So this is just something I want to see. So the 52-week high is $70. I'm going to go hard on this until if it reach 85 bucks, 90 bucks, I may slow down. But I'm going to keep going hard because I really believe. And I'm curious to see if they make any changes to this ETF, what they're going to be. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, man, DGRO. You're not going to really hear people say iShares, Core Dividend Growth, and all that. They're really going to say DGRO. So try to get used to some of the symbols. I'm not saying memorize all of the symbols, but get used to some of the symbols. So when you hear people say like SCHD, you know, that's the Schwab Dividend Growth ETF or Dividend ETF. When you hear VOO, you know, that's the Vanguard S&P 500. You don't have to remember them all, but there are some out there that are going to get thrown around a lot. As we're on our investment journey, you're going to get so accustomed to hearing, they're going to become a normal word or words like hello or what's up. You're going to, hey, yeah, man, I bought some VOO yesterday. May be only a select few that know what you're talking about, but I want y'all to be one of those that know what people are talking about. With that being said, subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up, get this video a like, share it out with someone you know. And as always, I will be coming at you soon, dropping more heat, more fire, more knowledge. and showing you my journey on investing with just a little amount of money and showing you how easy investing is. Hope you're having a great day. And as always, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you're going to be amongst the stars. I guarantee you. Much love, y'all. Peace.